Hey guys, welcome to my next video. Tonight it's going to be about my bedroom, but more in particular Adventure Time Steven Universe. I don't have any Star vs. the Force of Evil stuff yet, but let's have a look at what I've got in this amazing room that I have.
So, these are photos of me and other people. Top left is Jessica Chico, she does Flame Princess. Jerry Shea is fit, of course, and then Zach Callison, Stephen, and Olivia Rustling. Now, the bottom right, that was me when I was only 10 years old, and I'm now 24. That's my sister, by the way. She's nearly 29. Now, this is my room, so all this. Check out this calendar for January, this is amazing. That's my work bag. Now, please excuse my room because it is a bit messy. Here's my bed. It's absolutely amazing. And then all of this. Now let's have a look inside this amazing wardrobe, and of course this is my shirt, but let's look inside this wardrobe, because there's more. As you can see, I've got Steven Universe, I've got sports, all these DVDs, behind, like just here, you can't see it, but all this is Adventure Time DVDs and Steven Universe DVDs. I'm going to get rid of all these games because I've now got a PS4 which is covered by that thing. Now what else we got in this cupboard? Well, I'll tell you what else we've got. Wardrobe, I should be saying. Old shirts, my St. Louis Cardinals hat, a few Adventure Time hats, Adventure Time stuff in here, magazines, then we've got these things, and that's more Steven Universe. But and all these little figurines I got at McDonald's. I actually bought them by itself, so I didn't get them at Macca's. That's my TV. It's classic Aussie rules for you. And that's Jess again. So that's my room. And now I'll be back with another part of my YouTube video.
Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that little part. That's my bedroom. This is the shirt I'm wearing. It's one of like 35 shirts I've got, and it's really cool. Now there's another thing I want to talk about tonight, and that's Star vs. the Forces of Evil, and it's and Steven Universe actually. Because Adventure Time's ending, Steven Universe will now probably be kind of Netflix's number one show, and it will be. But on Disney XD, you've got Star vs. Forces of Evil. Now, in my opinion, Adventure Time, Steven Universe, and Star are all similar. Like, you've got the main characters having a crush on each other, you've got two main characters all fighting to protect the Earth, the land of Uru, and the land of Nui. So, the fact with Star vs. Force Evil is that it all began with Star coming from another dimension, and then she had to get adjusted to life on Earth, which is just so cool. And then the way that she becomes friends with Marco, and then throughout the series we learn that Star actually has a crush on Marco, but then Marco has a crush on Star, but they don't want to admit it to it. They don't want to admit to their feelings, and then Marco falls in love with someone else. But then in the episode Star Crushed, Stark admits to Marco in front of Marco's girlfriend that Star has a crush on Marco. It's just bizarre, but it's still cool. Star vs. Evil was fantastic. Steven Universe, I'm friends with basically the whole cast on that show. Same with Adventure Time, and it's also Estelle's birthday, so I hope she had an amazing day. But Steven Universe is amazing, and there's something about that show that's like Adventure Time, but it's so cool. And I want the rest of the cast to come here, like Dee Dee Mango Hall, Michaela Dietz. I'm begging for Supernova Australia to bring Michaela here after the Commonwealth Games, because that'd be so cool. Grace Raleigh, Jennifer Page, Shelby Rabara, because I want all of them to come here, because I've already met Zach and Mary. That's Zach Callison and Mary Elizabeth McGlynn. But Steven Universe is amazing. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is one of the greatest shows along with Adventure Time and Star. And it's absolutely amazing. What Steven Universe and Star needs is like what Adventure Time had at the very start of their series. Merchandise. Adventure Time's merchandise has gone downhill. What I mean by that is that not much is coming out now in terms of Adventure Time merchandise, which is really sad, because it's one of the great. It's probably the best show of this decade, and I don't think there'll be many arguments about that, unless there's some toxic supporters out there, which I hope there isn't. But Steven Universe will have to rank high up as well, because it's been a massive success story. Now, I got one more part to this story. I'll be back. Finally tonight, I'm gonna preview the Major League Baseball. Now, this year, I don't know who's gonna win it, and Toronto's gonna miss Bautista if he's not back. Do I think the Yankees will win everything? No. I sometimes think having three big players sometimes can bring the whole team down. Excuse me. And I think the team that could win it this year, and I'm not saying this because I'm a big fan of them, but I think St. Louis can win the World Series because they did go for Stanton, but Stanton said no, so they went for the next best thing, Miami, which was Marcell Ozuna. And Marcell, if you take away Stanton's 59 homers from last year, he got 35, I think. And I think he had the best average in the whole of the National League. So, I think Cardinals will be, if they can find a closing pitcher that can bring saves, then they can help that team win. I think it'll be St. Louis taking on Cleveland in the World Series. I really do, and it'll be fascinating. And also, just quickly to other sports, Australia beat England in the Ashes cricket. We hate England with passion when it comes to sport, so we won that. NFL, I think Minnesota can win the Super Bowl if they get there, because it's at their home ground, so it'll be awesome. But Major League Baseball, it's a shame I won't be doing a live stream this year like I did last year with Zach Callison on Instagram, because it was fantastic. Because the first game the Cardinals play, it's at 3 a.m. here. I'll be asleep. So that's a real shame. I'll finish off this in a minute. Thanks for tuning into this video tonight, guys. I hope you enjoyed this 3-parter into one video. Next one I'll do will either be about my childhood, how I dealt with being bullied a lot in school, or a Q&A. Because I haven't done one yet, and I'd like to know what you guys when I about my life. So I'll decide that next week. In the meantime, click like if you like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. My policy on comments is positive comments will be kept, negative ones at the door. This is a positive channel, no hate on this channel at all, because I don't like it. Love will always beat hate. So thank you so much for your time tonight, guys. I don't know how I managed to stay awake doing this, but hope you liked it, and I'll see you again later. See you guys.